Okay guys, so what happened, this is part two of my video. I did another part two, but it stopped along the way. I'm having trouble uploading the videos to my phone because what I was doing is making them and then I delete them, but they get saved in my storage for a couple of days. So I was like, where'd all my storage go? You know, I thought my stalkers were messing with my storage, but they weren't. It was just a mistake that I had made. Because the stuff deleted goes into storage and it was just piling up. So it was saying I couldn't make a video, and I tried to make another part two, and it went for like a minute and a half and then stopped. Basically, I was just finishing up about remote neural monitoring. I want to read that patent, you know, and I was just kind of explaining how it works on the same fundamental idea as, you know, certain frequencies go to your TV converts it into an image. Just like microwaves, the electromagnetic frequencies they shoot at our heads can make an image on a computer screen. Synthetic telepathy, I don't know, like, I mean, people call it that, but it's really just, you know, it's technology that's reading a frequency from your brain and turning it into an image. The really awful thing they can do with it, I mean, well, that is awful because it's basically, I guess some of them will try and be thought police, and I don't know who they could show the information to or whatever. Not really, you know, worried about anything that I've done because, like, I'm not guilty of anything but except what I've told you guys. But the problem with it is we do have imagination, and these people are liars. So it really has been like kind of a dreadful realization when I stopped talking to them of the directions that they could go in this, you know. But you know, it's whatever they're gonna do, whatever they're gonna lie about, they're gonna lie about. But I will read, you know, that patent, more about it, because it's very concrete. It's concrete stuff, and it is advanced technology, but it's not like somebody is reading your mind. It's you know, getting a frequency and it's making an image out of it. The kind of devastating thing that can really mess with your focus is when they start taking those images or other images, turning them into frequencies, and then making your brain read them, kind of shoving them in there. So we've got to maintain, you know, a mental discipline. You know, I'm trying to kind of build it up, because some nights it's just like I don't want to do anything. I can't focus. Like, things that I would have thought about, like, that are in my imagination for 1 second, they'll keep bringing it back and it back and it back. And I know people can say, like, maybe that's just obsessive thinking or whatever, but it's really like split-second thoughts that, like, my brain is basically just, because your visual cortex is just your brain kind of excreting stuff, and it'd be an image that I wouldn't even know what it meant, and it would come back and back and back, because and I'd hear them on V2K. They're like, look, see, he's crazy, because it'd maybe be a horror movie image, or just some, I don't know, just my imagination runs wild, you know. But I guess I mean, that stuff is really, this is why this stuff is so dangerous, and it makes the victims, these people, think they can get away with anything. Because, I mean, look at how, I mean, if you're not a target individual, like, you're going to be like this. And I always do this. I always do the disclaimer. So it shows how dangerous this is, and how much the victims can't get help because the technology is advanced. So, like, I mean, I've vowed that we'll bring more awareness to this. We've got to get the technology out of these people's hands, or at least slow them down on this, or stop them, you know, so it can get to good people, and they can't just do this. Because, I mean, they've been torturing me just in this house for, like, we're coming on 4 years after the New Year's. There's a cop going by. There's city police going by. You know, I'm just sitting in my driveway making a video. Yeah. So, but this morning I went to the corner store down the street, which I always go to. There are tons of stalkers always there. I don't know why I still go to it. I guess I don't care. But this morning, an actual fire truck, and usually when EMS or policemen, they have their sirens on, they're going somewhere, I'm like, they're probably going somewhere. But this was a fire truck at like 7:30 in the morning, full blast, its lights, its sirens, and then they all had their arms hanging out of the window while I was getting gas. So this is a fire truck using its lights and its you know, its horns, its sirens, and they all had their arms hanging out. It was 7:30 in the morning. I'm sure like that was a definite no fire anywhere. They were definitely stalking me. That was definitely a caravanning situation. Because mine's pretty big. I mean, I think this guy is very scared that I'm getting information out. He's scared that I sound, okay on the videos, and that I explain this stuff in kind of an intelligent manner. I think of myself as a smart dumb guy or a dumb smart guy. So I think I'm a good link between some of these really scientific people. If you want to listen to somebody who like knows this technology, and I don't even understand him sometimes, but I know that he knows what he's talking about. Todd G. I subscribe to him. He's like way above me in understanding how they do this stuff, and I'm kind of like in the middle. Like I'm a smart dumb guy or a dumb smart guy. So I think I'm a good link for this stuff. If I read it out, I'm going to try and find it in kind of layman's terms, and I kind of understand, the sophisticated terms. So I think that may be something that I can offer about all this stuff. I was thinking about that today. They are hitting me hard at my mom's office. Like this was my second day. And they came in and worked, and then all of her computers, the network went down, and it ended up like they've been working fine for her since she got it set up. They were working fine when I was over there the other day. Today they went down, and then I tried to reset her router and her modem, but we called the place and they were like, well, it's something outside, like it's something outside by their stuff. So somebody, it's weird. Like, I mean, we buy all these internet all these internet networks for, like, my mom probably paid tons of money to get it set up and everything, and then there's just one guy that my attacker can know and just get that connection, and that guy will just screw us over, just turn off all the computers in the network, or hack into my computer at home. I mean, because they hack into my computer to where it's like they can shut me down at any time. They let me go. They let me look at some stuff when I guess they think it makes me look bad. But if it's anything that's like, me trying to upload a video or something like that, they'll stop it. So I guess that's it for my Wednesday update. It has helped. I mean, it has helped me understand more of the scope of the remote neural monitoring when I stop focally talking to him. And to regular people, I understand how this would be like, man, you're not verbally communicating with them and you're still getting V2K. It would make people disbelieve me even more. Like, and I get that. Like, I totally get that. I've got to move forward. There's a lot of, all you target individuals, I'm sure y'all are like, this sounds crazy, but we've got to move forward. I mean, people are dying out there. Like, people are dying. They're being attacked in their homes. Some people, they don't even know how to speak out. They don't know who to go to get help. So there's no choice for me. There's no choice for a lot of people. Please know that you need it. If you're being attacked, you need to speak out in the best manner you can. You need to tell us. You need to come on conference calls. Email me to get that information. I'll actually put the conference call line. I'll talk to my mentor and put it on there and see, because I do have a lot of subscribers and viewers, so I don't know if I don't know if we could have that many people on the conference call. But I'll see about that, because there's always people to talk to. There's always a number for FFCHS. Look that up. There's an 800 number. There's always somebody to talk to and reach out to. So please, if you're being attacked, do not stay silent. It's not going to help. It's only going to make your attackers hurt you more, because these guys like it when you don't even know you're being attacked, or they like it when you're not talking. Like, they go after me harder because I'm not speaking to them. They can make a lot more lies up, but I think it does hurt the whole program of me being on the list and being able to actually move the wheels of DHS and like these people thinking I'm dangerous. It stops that, but the guy privately in his house can roast me better. You know what I'm saying? So it's good in some ways, it's bad in others. And I'm just going to keep it going, because there's no reason to talk to him. I mean, they're just They do. They're getting the frequency, your visual cortex. If you want to say something to them, and I don't know, this may not be for everybody yet. They may not be using remote neural monitoring on you, but it's in most cases they have to do this to know where you're going, like because they'll know if you're going to Walmart. It's called oh gosh, I can't remember the term for it. It's like evoke potentials. It's like your evoke potential, what you're going to do. Your evoke potential can be totally different. Like you could be thinking, all right, I'm going to go to Walmart, I want to go do this, and then just totally go to McDonald's or something, or totally go to your parents. Like, so an evoke potential is like you're thinking about that, you may go there, but it's like then you may go somewhere else. So it's like, I guess it's kind of like a Minority Report thing where it's like it could happen, but it's not set in stone. It's like something that you're thinking about, an evoke potential. So to know where you're going and to plan out all the vehicular stalking and, you know, kind of like they can GPS you and surveil you too. So maybe not everybody has remote neural monitoring on them at first. I'm not sure, but I know eventually that comes. I have the theory that it is from the get-go. I think when you're being surveilled and even not attacked, I think they're remote neural monitoring you, because they want to remote neural monitor you when you're just free thinking, when you don't know you're being attacked. Then they want to gather some of that for your attack. Like if you're a writer or you're looking at weird stuff or you're thinking, you know, if you're a conspiracy theorist or whatever, they want that stuff when you're just free, when you don't think anybody's looking at you, and when you have private thoughts. They want that because that's juicy. That's stuff that, you know, the secret kind of black ops part of it, they can really dig into and be like, we gotta go after this guy. He could be bad or something like that. And it's really horrible because I'm not a murderer or a terrorist or anything like that. And I look at all the target individuals. There's target individuals, they're coming out with videos and, like, you know, slideshows and PowerPoint presentations, and they just really want to do this peacefully, and none of them are a danger. But with our imaginations, like if somebody's looking at your visual cortex, it's your imagination, any little flash of thought that's an imagination or anything like that, they can turn it into whatever. I don't know who they go show it to though. But we got because people are ignorant about this technology and it's so new. We just definitely have to get it out of murderers' hands. Like, I mean, because they can just make up all sorts of things and murder people. But all right, guys. You see, I'm seeing how this works, and I'm not liking it so much. But I'm making more videos. It's something. I'm putting more videos out there for y'all, but it's not. I don't think it's as good of information because I keep watching the clock. But I'm gonna start getting used to it, and you know, making some different parts. I don't like the idea of that, because my big videos, if I do part 1, part 2, like some people just get that one video. You know, they'll just see that. So I've really got to find a way to upload my longer videos. Is what it really comes down to. But I'm going to do this and just put them out there, and people that come to the channel, they can come to my videos and then get part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't like that because I know how people look at this stuff. You know, they go to target individuals they just go to a random video and then they get the whole thing. But we'll kind of see how it works out. Alright guys, y'all stay strong. You know, look, I don't know if I'm going to do a video every day, but I do want to read some stuff from that remote neural monitoring patent. It's very interesting stuff. Alright, I got to go ahead and end this because it's almost time up. But God bless you guys. Stay strong. Just stay strong. Know that you're right. You know this is injustice, and fight it. You know, fight it with everything you got. Leave comments. Email me. I'll try and get to everybody. I'm also trying to do other, you know, regular stuff, so please just bear with me. Alright guys, I love you guys. Stay strong, and I'll see you on the next one.